Dear students, in the series of numerical physics, we have a numerical which is based on the magnetic field. Now, if we go through this numerical, an electron is revolving in a circle with a speed of 1.5 into 10 raised to the power 7 meter per second in a magnetic field of 0.5 Newton per ampere meter. Calculate the radius of circular path, period of revolution, kinetic energy of electron, and mass of electron is given to us 9 into 10 raised to the power minus 31 kg. Now, यहाँ पर हम देखें कि इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है, if it is moving in a circular path with a speed v, and if we assume there will be the magnetic field which is acting inside this plane, means it is acting in this direction. So if they are acting in this direction, that's why we have put a cross over here, and the velocity is in this plane, then the force, this is the magnetic field, the velocity, this is again the velocity, it will be always perpendicular to this radius. So the force, you will see, it will be acting in this direction. Now this force, if it is moving continuously in this direction with a radius r, then there will be a centripetal force which will balance it. Now centripetal force, which is equal to mv square upon r, and the force which is acting in this magnetic field, that is F, which is equal to BQV sin theta. Now this magnetic field and the velocity components both are perpendicular to each other. It is acting like this, and the magnetic field is acting like this, and the velocity is acting in this direction. So both are perpendicular to it. So theta will be 90 degree, means BQV sin 90, it is going to be BQV. Sin 90 is 1. This sin 90 is 1. So this force and this force will be balanced, means mv square upon r, which is equal to BQV. Now if we have this relation, we can determine the radius which is asked here. So mv square upon BQV, which will be equal to r. So here we will have final relation, r is equal to m into v upon b into q. Radius of the circular path that we can determine with the help of this relation. So we will calculate it. Radius, mass is 9 into 10 raised to the power minus 31 kg. Velocity which is given to us 1.5 into 10 raised to the power 7 meter per second. B, the magnetic field, that is 0.5 Newton Newton per ampere meter, and Q, the charge on electron that we know, 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 19 coulomb. So with the help of this, we can calculate, it is 9 3s are 27 upon 1.6, 5, 1.5 cancelled by this 0.5 3 times, 3, 9, 27. Now it is 10 raised to the power minus 31, 19 plus 7, 31, 26. So it is 27 upon 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 5 meter. Final calculation we can do. It is your 1.16. We can take it as a 270 divided by 16. You need to have very simple calculation. Don't need to go with this. Now I have taken here 270 divided by 16. 16 ones are this. It is now 110. 16. 16. So 16 ones are this. So it is 10 raised to the power minus 5 meters. So like this. 140. So twice. It is 16.8 and that you can determine. R is equal to 16.8 into 10 raised to the power minus 5 meter. This is the relation which we have. So once we have got this, first answer is clear. फर्स्ट आंसर आ गया आपका. आप इस से कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं इस रिलेशन से. नाउ सेकेंड इज पीरियड ऑफ रिवॉल्यूशंस. So period of revolutions means if we go this through this, it is moving with some velocity, it is covering some distance. Now this distance will be 2 pi r. A complete revolution will be, so time period will be given by 2 pi r upon velocity component. Okay. So here we can have this velocity component which we can determine with the help of this. V is equal to R BQ upon M. We can substitute it here. So it is 2 pi R upon R into BQ, and this M will be there. So it is 2 pi into M upon R to R cancel, so it is BQ. So finally we have a relation time period which will be given by 2 pi M upon B into Q. M is the mass of the electron. So we can substitute here 2 into 3.14. Mass is your 9 into 10 raised to the power minus 31 kg divided by the magnetic field, that is 0.5 into Q, that is 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 19 coulomb. So the time period which we can calculate here, it is it is 18 into 3.14, it is 0.8, and this 10 raised to the power minus 31 plus 90. So it is T 10 raised to the power, it is 12, and you can calculate it. So I will write the final answer here. This final answer will be 7.065 into 10 raised to the power minus 11 second. Instead of calculating this, it will take time. So I am writing it here, answer 7.065 into 10 raised to the power minus 11 second. Okay. So finally we have got these two relations. Now the kinetic energy that we can determine, kinetic energy, here we have got this first relation, here we have this, I am writing it here, E is equal to 7.065 into 10 raised to the power minus 11 second. Now for kinetic energy, we know very well, half mv square, half, it is 9 into 10 raised to the power minus 31, it is 1.5 into 10 raised to the power 7 square. So 9 by 2 into this 1.5 square means 2.25 into 10 raised to the power minus 31 and 7 into 2 that is 14. So it is upon 2 20.25 and this power is 10 raised to the power 17. So ultimately it will go with this 10.125 into 10 raised to the power minus 17 joule. This is the relation which we are getting for kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equal to 10.125 into 10 raised to the power minus 17 joule. So in this numerical we have gone through the relation for the centripetal force and the force which is acting on it. When the force is moving in a circular path, means with a speed which is given to us, if we take it as a v, mv square upon r, ये centripetal force होगा और जो force act होगा because of the magnetic field and the movement of charge, वो क्या होगा आपका F is equal to PQV sin theta. So if we balance it, if we compare, we'll get the radius और radius मिल गया तो you can calculate the radius. आप radius निकाल सकते हैं, radius की value निकाल सकते हैं, आप time period calculate कर सकते हैं 2 pi r upon v. Once you get r, velocity आपको मिल जाएगी इसी रिलेशन से. So t को हम डिटरमाइन करेंगे तो 2 pi into m upon pq से डिटरमाइन करेंगे. और kinetic energy that we know half mv square, we know the velocity which is given to us and mass 9 into 10 raised to the power minus 31 kg. So this way we can determine, calculate the radius of circular path, period of revolution and kinetic energy of electron.